Seru Architects is turning 11. I'm incredibly excited. It's been the most fantastic journey of 11 years of learning, ups and downs, and excitement and growth and everything that you can imagine. Hello, my name is Lomile Mukoka. I'm the director of Seru Architects and also now the director of Seru Real Estate and Seru Property Development. So we're turning 11 in a few days and I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic. I'm thinking about where it all began and how it all started. Back in 2012, I was working at a big firm here in Johannesburg, a big engineering firm. I was a green building consultant. At the time, I was 27 years old, and a friend of mine were working together, and we got a phone call that there was a big project, a big government project where they needed a green building consultant. So we had to register a company at the time. So the two of us registered this company. The full name was Seru, what I ended up cutting short as Seru. 2 weeks later, my partner and I just sort of fell out. And I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to run a business. I mean, I was 27 years old. I hadn't even had many senior positions at the time. So I had a lot of learning to do. And I thought to myself, maybe the best way to learn is to get a mentor and maybe register for an MBA. And that's exactly what I did. I registered for an MBA, but I struggled to get a mentor. So 2013, January, I registered for an MBA. I had to do it part-time in order to run my business. I had no time to myself. Anyone who's done that MBA knows that you hardly have any time to yourself. So my business kind of took a little bit of a back burner, but the project that I had gave me enough to just sort of carry myself for the first year or so. The second year was a little bit harder, but then when I finished the MBA, things fell into place. As you know, the universe, God protects, God provides. So 2015, I started running the business full time. I used to be just the architect on the job. I ended up being everything from the financials to hiring a team, the things that I never quite got involved in as an employee. I had to learn fast how to get those things done. I had no staff at the time and I was doing this big project, and that sort of set me up. That project, by the time that project was over, it set me up about this office space that we're operating in currently. And we've been here since 2015. It's been the most difficult 11 years and the most fulfilling 11 years. You know, when you're doing what you love, you can keep going. People, and I know a lot of people tend to give up along the way for various reasons. Some people because they simply, maybe the passion isn't enough to carry them. They just don't have enough passion for what they're doing. They got into it because it was a lucrative route to go. Some people just have responsibilities that they have to tend to, and they just can't nurse this business until it gets to a point where it carries itself. I, on the other hand, when I started this business, I was a 27-year-old, and I remember thinking to myself, this is probably the best time to start a business. I don't have a husband, I don't have children. I can just go full force and just give it everything I have. 11 years later, I'm still here. We have an even bigger team. We're much more established, and I've even branched off into 2 other companies. So Seru Architects is no longer just Seru Architects. There's 2 other sister companies. There's Seru Real Estate, which sells and lets properties, and there's Seru Property Development, which actually does the construction of the properties. So I'm excited to see what this next 11 years takes me, takes the business as a whole. And you know, I've had the privilege of meeting so many people in my business, be it our clients, service providers, as well as the team that have helped this business to get to where it is. 11 years down the line, I have no regrets. It's been fantastic. I love what I do. I don't think I could ever do anything else. And I'm so happy that I found my passion very early on. I mean, I knew in high school what I wanted to do, and I'm still doing it. So the universe has given me, I think, the best that I could ask for.